have wrestling back finally in Runcorn. And we have an amazing referee who's going to be looking over all of our matches this evening. Please welcome Joe Allmark.
Let's go!
Wonderful Joe Allmark there, young lad, full of potential.
We will be starting tonight.
Nicely said, Ben, nicely said.
Surprise fatal four-way match.
Oh, we're gonna start with the fatal four-way match.
Ladies and gentlemen, like a phoenix rises from the ashes, Runcorn once again
Let
is
me
infamous.
tell you something, brother. Wrestling is back in Runcorn, finally.
Polish Barry to my left. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ben Cecil. I'm going to be your broadcast colleague for the evening. As I say, I'm with Polish Barry Haneke. Polish Barry, how are you doing this evening?
I'm fine, brother. I'm fine. Really excited to be here, honestly. Can't wait for this match.
I've got to say, it's a hot one, but it's going to be even hotter in that ring as we look forward.
No. What is he doing?
What is he doing? Is that the theme song from Bottom? I think it is.
This is getting too much for me, mate.
And there he is, everybody.
Do you know who's that?
I'm going to let Sam Paley do the talking for me, but as we know, that is the wonderful Northern Bruiser Drill, and he's here tonight to entertain, put a smile on everybody's face.
Why is he high-fiving kids? He's not a nice guy.
He seems like a nice guy to me. It looks like he's here to make everybody happy, Barry.
Benjamin, I know him better. He's not a nice guy.
Barry, I think you're being too quick to judge.
Please welcome your second participant.
That's fatal four-way match.
North Wales Wrestling Dojo, Mr. No Fear, Rye.
Oh.
This fatal four-way could be very dangerous, Barry, as we know. There are no disqualifications.
Ben,
obviously, the pinfalls have to.
Are you a wrestler?
No.
Listen, I know it's dangerous, brother. You don't have to tell me that.
Thank you, Barry. Well, here's your second combatant, Mr. No Fear,
look at that.
Ryan Lloyd.
I like this fella. This kid got a fire inside him.
Absolutely. He'll be looking to impress.
Nice one,
he'll be
lad.
looking to impress among these fans, but it doesn't look like he's too impressed with these fans.
No. He was impressed. He wasn't impressed with you. Ben.
Well, be that as it may, I think he's looking to do business in the ring. That's all that Mr. No Fear, Ryan Lloyd, cares about. He just wants to cash checks and break necks.
So do you think he's not afraid of anything?
He doesn't afraid of anything, Barry.
What
not
about
at all.
darkness?
What's that?
What about darkness or clowns?
No, I don't think he'd be afraid of clowns. He might be afraid of bugs or winged things, but as long as no one's dressed up like a bee today, I think we should be okay. That's just pure speculation.
Okay.
Representing the Violent Gentleman Society.
Oh, don't start with that.
So.
Oh no.
VGS, Violent Gentleman Society, one of the most tenacious groups about today,
Ben,
ruling the Northwest.
I will stop you right there. They're not tenacious, they're just not very nice.
They aren't very nice, but you have to respect their methods and the fact that they get things done, Barry.
They're always cheating, that's what they're doing.
But they get things
obviously,
done.
yeah.
Yes.
It's three of them.
Tommy Jackson, obviously, not alone tonight.
He's
brought his
yeah.
posse. Flanked there by Casey Payne and the dangerous Christy Quinlan, only 18 years of age. Look at the close brotherhood that these three men share. This could well and truly be the difference maker tonight, Barry.
He's paying them for that. They're not friends. He's a leader, they're his mobsters. That's the dynamic between them, okay? So stop glorifying them.
Well, paid or not, friends or not, they're going to be dangerous. I think we have to respect that.
I don't respect VGS at all. Sorry. I fought with them many times. They didn't respect me. I don't respect them.
Listen, I have to remain totally objective. I may not like how they get things done, but they do indeed get it done. Not a warm welcome there from Mr. Jackson.
Well, not a surprise, is
The
it?
master of 27 holes.
27?
27.
Runcorn's real favourite wrestler, the ragged trousered pro wrestlers, and Mr. Spock's #1 fan. He is the fantastic Matt Fox!
Now you talk about a favourite in Runcorn, this man could be the favourite to win the whole thing. Matt Fox, well versed in catch-as-catch-can wrestling, one of the most dangerous, not just wrestlers, but fighters in the world today, in the Northwest. A major threat, and someone that's going to look to make a big impact here in Infamous.
He's a really, really good wrestler. But 27 holds, that's a lot.
That is a lot of holds. He's going to bring socialist power into Infamous. He fights from the left, and he's going to be handing out a few rights tonight.
Oh, that was a good one, Ben. That was a good one.
I was up all night on that. Thank you, Barry. Mr. Fox, hugely popular already with this booming Runcorn crowd.
Listen,
sold out capacity in this venue.
Ry Lloyd, how focused he is on that match. He got this made.
You're favouring Ry Lloyd for this.
I'm telling you right now.
This will definitely be an interesting match. Hopefully, it's not being ranked on how much hair each combatant has. You know, it would only be a two-way street in that case. But otherwise, lack of hair aside, on top, this is going to be a very, very physical contest.
It will be, Ben, and I really hope the VGS is not getting involved, because that's their tactic, and I'm just afraid they're going to ruin the spectacle.
Well, you've got to remember, Barry, this is no disqualification. It's fatal four-way, so anything could happen.
Ben, I know
you've
the
got
rules.
to believe.
I know the wrestling rules. I'm a pro wrestler.
I have to respect that, Barry. I apologise.
Thank you,
So,
Ben.
crowd getting warmed up to this match. Looks like they're going to be favouring Matt Fox and Drill tonight.
What do you think about Drill's trunks, let's say?
The trunks are they are spectacular trunks. They remind me of a Tesco bag, but trunks notwithstanding, Drill is one of the toughest men in the Northwest. I would not bet against him now, but we've got to look at the action spilling across the ring. Matt Fox, big front headlock on there as he rains down shots on the back of Tommy Jackson in the ring. Massive atomic drop there.
That's not nice, I will tell you.
Huge drop kick, and he's felled Ry Lloyd, the big man, straight away.
Oh, did you see that little Latino hit from Drill?
Absolutely.
They call him El Wigano.
That is excellent.
It is true, though.
Oh, absolutely. Huge basement drop kick to the face. He's goes for the early cover.
Tommy's in trouble.
Caught up by Matt Fox on the outside.
Oh, he's not that smart without his fellas, you know. Oh, go on. Ooh,
so we've got the favourite Matt Fox in the ring, and he's in alone there with Tommy Jackson. Two Runcorn originals looking to come home and prove themselves tonight.
Tommy Jackson is a Poundland gangster. That's who he is.
Oh, and he was pleading off there. He pled off Matt Fox, and he preyed upon him when the timing was right. But massive takedown there.
Oh, that didn't look pleasant. I'll tell you one thing.
Huge butterfly suplex over the top. Oh, Jackson looks stunned already. He's in the corner.
It's not a surprise, Ben, honestly. Their moves are deadly. Look at that. Jesus
That's
Christ.
huge. Massive backbreaker there. And Matt Fox is G'd up this crowd, but a massive shot to the back by Ry Lloyd.
Yes, good stuff from this kid, I'm telling you. I know, think of two, yeah. I know.
Big shots out of the midsection. He's working over the neck of Matt Fox, and that's so important to work that neck, especially for someone. You've got to consider all the time spent in the ring for someone like Matt Fox. You know, that neck is what you want to target to completely immobilize ground and pound. Neck and back, absolutely.
Never mind.
No. Oh, but there's Matt Fox firing back with a shot. Big snapmare takedown, though. Ry Lloyd, big silence before the big shot to the back. And he's going for the cover now.
Whoosh.
It's barely worth a one, though,
not
there.
Even one. Go on, Ry, yes! I told you, this kid got that fire. Yes, Ry! Good stuff. Look at that. That tongue gives him extra power ahead.
And that he's got that headlock cinched in. He's switching about positions, but he's definitely got Matt Fox exactly where he wants him.
He's fighting back, Ben. He's fighting back. Look at that.
Firing back off the rope. Big clothesline.
Massive. Did you see that? The lights go. Whew, it's crazy. Yes.
Such a massive clothesline that even the lights didn't know what to do.
It's one,
goes
two,
for the cover.
Three.
Bit of an arrogant cover there. Maybe didn't put everything into it.
Arrogant, Ben. He just knows what he's doing. Look at that. Go on, Ry. Yes.
Matt Fox perched over the ropes there, looking in a vulnerable position now. But the veteran, do not count him out. This will not be the only trick up his sleeve, Barry.
I don't know, Ben. I think it's over. Oh, no.
Well, Tommy Jackson will have something to say about this. He's joining the action. Massive chop there. That's lit up the Runcorn Masonic Hall.
I'll tell you one thing. My chops are way more deadly than that. I'm saying. I'm not trying to, like, my chops are way better.
Well, fair enough, Barry. I mean, I've seen your chops. Matt Fox, no slouch of his own, firing back here. Repeated chops.
Yes.
Looking to get in position, ripping off the shirt from Tommy Jackson. Look at that. That man's completely exposed.
No, not completely so. That would be like, that would be too much. For
the top part of his body is completely exposed. He'll be even more predisposed to being hurt there. So that could be
that's a big
incredibly.
That's a big word.
Could be very risky for him at this going. It looks like he needed this. He needed his shirt on.
And also, that shed was quite expensive, so it's funny he just ripped it off.
He goes for the stomps there. He's looking to target the ankles as well. Another key part to target.
Yeah, without the ankles, you can't walk. When you can't walk, you can't wrestle, brother.
Exactly. Ry Lloyd trying to get in the ring there, held back by Drill, but he's pushed off.
I kind of feel like Tommy and Ry are working together, but it is just for now.
They look like they're planting the seeds, and it does look like that VGS have absconded here. They're not at ringside, so we'll give them 1 point for having a bit of honor there. As Ry Lloyd, he wraps the towel around the shirt, I should say, around the neck of Matt Fox.
I don't know what.
And look at Tommy Jackson begging off the referee there. What is this heinous display as he works over the limbs?
Well, I told you before, Tommy Jackson is not a nice fella, so.
And delivering some punishment there on the apron to Drill.
Okay.
The two men circling the ring there, Barry.
Listen, Benedict. I'll bet fiver in next 2 minutes, Ry and Tommy will start fighting with each other.
As long as it's a Zimbabwean fire.
It's just one winner, mate. It's just one winner.
Fair enough. So.
Could be only one, like
Matt Fox, he's down, but he's not out. He keeps continuing to get back up.
Yes, right, go on, lad. Yes.
He'll be feeding off the support of this capacity crowd. He's in the corner. Big elbow there to the man in the corner.
Yeah,
another one in succession. But he's still standing. He has to be pushed over by Ry Lloyd, Mr. No Fear, as the cover comes.
Oh, I told you. Yeah, you owe me a fiver. Ben, you owe me a fiver.
We'll talk about it later. Give me your PayPal, sir.
PayPal?
Yeah, I'll PayPal you, sir.
You don't have a fiver in your pocket.
We'll talk about it later. So, Matt Fox being dragged up. Two men working together, the two most tenacious and I should say cunning men in this match. No Fear. But that was reversed into the corner. Big boot
Matt
up
Fox
to the top.
Is coming back. Look at that. Yes.
Oh, massive roll up right in front of Tommy Jackson, but he interrupts. Big clothesline there. Maybe didn't get all of it.
Yeah.
But he got all of that and more with that takedown.
Yeah. 1, 2. Oh, that was
very close.
That was a close call, brother. Let me tell you, I was very close. Yes.
Drill with the shoulder there.
Listen, they call him
big shoulders firing up.
Heavyweight for a reason. He's a big, strong northern bruiser.
Showing everybody what he's made here tonight.
The fall-away slam. Beautiful. Can we have
he's
another
up in
one?
Position. Ry Lloyd, he's going over. That's the fall-away slam.
Did you see how
absolutely massive, and this crowd is on fire for this man.
Well, I don't blame them, mate. That was a fantastic move.
He's begging him up. Massive shot, and here comes the cover.
1, 2. Tommy Jackson.
Oh, it was
Tommy Jackson.
It should have been over. It should have been over, but Tommy Jackson, the cunning and smart man that he is, he pulls him out. I don't like it. I don't respect it. But he's saved this match for himself, Barry.
Oh no, that was fine, mate. At the end of the day, you want to win the match, so
exactly. All he's concerned about is that winner's purse, and he will stop at nothing to make sure he wins. But he's getting quite the beating here on the outside from Drill. Thrown out like yesterday's news.
I think it. What did you say?
He was thrown out like yesterday's news. Oh no! And here comes the rest of VGS, KCP and Christy Quinlan, and the massive headbutt. Drill is down, and you've got that pack of dogs mentality. That vicious attack blows raining down. 3-on-1, this is heinous, and the referee can do nothing but look on.
Can someone
We're nothing but disgusted here as we look on.
Do we got a ring crew to sort this out, or like bodyguards?
Is there anybody that's going to break this up? Of course not. Okay, everyone's afraid of VGS. But now this match is completely opened up. Matt Fox in the middle of the ring.
Another 5 from you, Ben. I told you we're going to do this. I told you. Go on, Ry!
Ry Lloyd.
This, brother. Yes, look at that. Yeah.
Ry Lloyd he's turned his attention to Polish Barry here. He doesn't
No, he likes me.
Completely pleased.
No, he's happy with the support,
Both men to their feet. Massive shot from Ry Lloyd, but it's returned.
This is the wrestling. This is the wrestling I've been fighting for. This is what I like.
Big shots from two
guys
big boys.
Just going for it. Yes.
Massive forearm.
Yes.
Look at this. Return fire. Low angle super kick. Big shot.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes,
The right hand. The big right hand. What's Rye Lloyd got planned? He's telling this crowd, I don't need you. Massive European uppercut. He's in bulldog position. He slips off. Reversal by Matt Fox. Went for the lariat there. Super kick. It's been reversed. He comes off. He rebounds off the ropes.
Like Nigel McGuinness in his heydays. Matt Fox coming back. That was an amazing move. That was an amazing move. Jesus
But now both
Christ.
men are down. Nobody's in position to get the pin, Polish Barry.
Yeah, I know the rules.
This is in everybody's hands right now. All it could take is one move is all it takes.
He got this. Go on, Rye. Go on, Rye. Yes, Rye. Go on. Yes. You got this, brother. Go on. Go on.
Rye Lloyd
guys.
continuing to mean mug Polish Barry. Not pleased.
Wow, I'm trying to help you, lad.
He's just instructed the Kawaii
on.
Killer here to shut
Go
up.
on. Look at that.
Matt Fox back on his feet. He's dodged the crossbody. Dodged the crossbody. Matt Fox is firing up. Big spinning elbow.
Listen.
And he goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. It's all over. And Matt Fox comes out victorious in the first ever match.
Here's your winner, fantastic
Well,
Matt Fox.
It's not really my fault, is it?
Well, some might say it was partially your fault, but
I was trying to support Rye Lloyd. That's all
you
I
were
was
trying to give him your support there. I do admit, you weren't doing any harm. Maybe you were playing a bit of favourites there, but you were just supporting your guy. But the fact of the matter is, and you can like it or not, Matt Fox is the first ever winner at Infamous, and he is doing Runcorn proud. And he will forge a new legacy right here on top of the ashes of the old.
Kudos to Matt Fox. That was an amazing match.
A stunning victory.
Rye Lloyd tried his best. He was amazing this match.
Exactly. And he seems to be beloved here by these fans. They love that performance. They love fantastic Matt Fox.
Well, he is the RUNCON OG. Look at that. Fans love him. This is the things you love to see. This is wrestling. This is wrestling.
Rye Lloyd struggling to get out of the ring.
But
he looks like he's slightly out of it there.
Listen, round of applause for Rye Lloyd. Good job, Rye.
Rye Lloyd down but not out. He's still on his feet. He's walking out of here with his pride.
You've done well, mate.
Rye Lloyd.
Good job, mate. Yeah.
Polish Barry drawing the ire of Rye Lloyd. They have noticed each other. Oh, this could turn extremely dangerous, folks. Rye Lloyd has invited Polish Barry out. It looks like they're going to talk about it man to man. Pointing at the Polish Barry. They're in a confrontation here, not happy with one another. Oh, massive club to the back. Rye Lloyd wasn't happy with Polish Barry's explanations there. Now he's raining down the shots. The right hands at ringside. Asking him, bellowing at him, who do you think you are?
Who do you think you want to do what done to Barry? I'll do it to you too. You're a joke.
Well, folks, Rye Lloyd making his feelings about Polish Barry and myself extremely clear here tonight. And Polish Barry looks like he's worse for wear at the minute. Rye Lloyd coming back. This might not be over. He's asking Runcorn to give him a piece of his mind, and he's telling them in turn exactly what he thinks. What a way to ruin this first match, putting a dampener on the whole display. I'm absolutely shocked to see that. We were all having a good time. VGS were here. They left. They took Drill with them, but we were jubilant to see the victory of fantastic Matt Fox. And now what are we doing here? This is Danny Proper here from the Banter Bus, checking on his erstwhile teammate. Giving him a drink there, and he's on his feet, folks. Looks like Danny Proper's coming over to the announce position. Danny, hello.
We will ensure that Polish Barry gets some medical attention for that despicable attack there by Rye Lloyd. But it would appear that Danny Proper has now joined the announce table. Let's hear it, Danny Proper. So I hope that first match is okay for you guys. It's now time for your second match as a singles match, which is scheduled for one fall.
So I have to say, I'm joined here right now with Danny Proper. Danny, it's good to see you at the commentary booth.
Good to see you again. What's happening?
Well, I'm here to commentate at the very first infamous show.
From Ellesmere Port,
There's Stacey Rose,
the
tenacious Stacey Rose. Sensational Stacey Rose. Just assaulted me at the announced position. A massive left hand southpaw slap.
I've got myself into here. It's all kicking off.
It's well, you think yourself lucky that you've not been slapped. My face red over here.
I'm all right there. I'm having a good night so far.
Oh, we're in for a fantastic night. I mean, I'll hope I'm in for an even better night if I don't get my hands. I don't get attacked again, hands laid upon me. But that's besides the point.
It's all right. I'll look after you.
Thank you. Stacey patrolling, strutting around the ring. She believes that she owns this place. She's a real Runcorn original. Look at her approach that ring. Pure ring generalness-ship there. She owns the place, she owns the ring, and she's feeding off the energy of this crowd right now.
Ring
But
generalness ship. That's a great word, Ben.
nearly there, sir, nearly there. Now, Stacey might be well known to these Runcorn fans, but here's a woman extremely well known as well, equally well known, someone who's been getting out there. Her star's been getting even bigger. It's going to be a massive challenge as Harley Hudson comes to town.
From Liverpool, she is 9 stone of Scout Girl power. She is a big body hog. She is Hoodzilla. She is Harley Hudson.
Harley Hudson, an extremely tenacious competitor, extremely tough. Do not count her out because of her size. She might be 9 stone, but she packs a hell of a lot of punch in those 9 stone, Danny.
Oh yeah, it's concentrated energy. Look at her.
Absolutely. On face value, on paper, you might think that Stacey's going to have a better time of it here. Do not count out Harley Hudson, especially as she's got, well, really hometown advantage. You know, she grew up here. You know, this is the town, the beautiful town of Runcorn made her who she is today.
Well, Stacey might have the veteran advantage tonight, but Harley Hudson, like you said, don't count her out. She's been all over the place. Just this week, she's been to Israel.
Absolutely, she was wrestling just this week in Tel Aviv.
Right.
You know, so that international experience is only going to stand a competitor like Harley Hudson.
Yeah.
Extremely good. We're into the lockup, forced into the corner by Stacey. Obviously, that power advantage coming to play. Look at the arrogance there coming into play. Stacey maybe believing that she's better than Harley Hudson, that she's certainly stronger. But again, pride comes before a fall. We're back to the lockup.
Look, Harley Hudson holding her own here in the strength department. Hey.
And a little bit of return fire from the pink-haired warrior.
9 stone of sass.
Exactly, and we can see Stacey there. She almost has to give Harley her props. She's like, okay, I see what you've done there. Maybe she might take this competitor more seriously.
I would if I were her.
Exactly, that will be the key move tonight. Oh, massive slap. I know what that feels like. Massive shot. Rails up Harley into the ropes. Tries to take her down with the shoulder. Nothing's happening there. Tries to go for it again. Massive shoulder. It's like a brick wall, Danny.
Brick wall, but if you shoot a brick wall hard enough, with a fast enough bullet, you know what I mean?
Brick by brick, it will come down.
Exactly.
Backed into the corner there with the shots. The right hands. Massive slap, returning fire. And I think the audience loved that one. Off the ropes. Massive bulldog. And we're into the first cover of the match. Just a 2 count.
Tell you what, Harley Hudson's not counting herself down. Confidence there with that pin.
Exactly. That's what you need in this match. Even if the odds seem to be stacked against you, if you've got confidence, that'll take you everywhere. And right now, Harley Hudson showing that. Now, Stacey, she's returning fire shots to the midsection. Big uppercut. Bit of separation there between the two women as she goes into the ropes. Big European uppercut in the corner. She's backing up. Transition nicely into the schoolboy roll-up. But only a 2 once again. It's going to take more than that to knock off Stacey Rose.
Don't know if you remember, but Stacey Rose was actually Harley Hudson's first ever opponent.
That is correct. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You know what happened there? She had to cheat to win.
That's very in keeping with the Stacey Rose that we all know.
Yeah.
Runcorn knows that very well. This young woman will do anything that she can to get the W at the end of the day. But right now, there's only one woman standing tall, and it is Hudzilla, Harley Hudson. Stacey there asking for a timeout. Jaw-jacking with members of the crowd there. She might want to focus on getting in that ring and making sure she gets the W tonight. Right.
Sometimes we all need a breather. You know what I mean? If I was in there with Ali Hudson, I'd be having a breather. Tell you now.
A strategic breather, of course, but it looks like Harley Hudson has this locked in place. Leg swung back, face first.
All right,
into
maybe
the
there's
apron.
a bit more to that breather than I thought there. My apologies.
And the tenacious, cunning Stacey Rose. Absolutely wily, knew exactly what she was doing as she plants in those kicks and the boots to Harley Hudson. Big shots on the outside, big forearms, and thrown right back into the ring.
I think Ali Hudson's one that needs a breather now. If I were her, I'd be rolling out of that ring. I'd be going, hey, listen, less of that.
Harley Hudson, no, not taking no for an answer. It looks like she's going to still keep bringing the fight to Stacey. Look at her absorbing those shots. That big chop. Up on her feet, returns fire. There's a double.
Chop.
Quadruple chop. I'm seeing double here, 8 chops. Big chop to the back. Shots to the back, returning fire. Oh, but there she goes, she's down. And the bigger lady, Stacey Rose, still standing. The power advantage maybe creeping up to Harley Hudson.
I'm sure that was a closed fist.
Ooh. Massive shot, big knee. Oh, you can hear those shots reverberating around the hall.
Strikes all over the place, limbs asunder, but will it be it?
Close, 2 count, but Harley Hudson still lives to fight another day. Looked like Stacey was applying a choke there, but she's caught her up. She's got that arm.
Got a bit carried away there.
That could disqualify her, but she won't be going for that. And then you also have to consider, Danny, the height advantage there for Stacey Rose, so she can really woman handle, as it were, Harley Hudson. And there it was. According to cagematch.net, that's referred to as the Bigfoot. I don't know where they've got that from. It is a big boot.
The big foot.
The Bigfoot. Not enough to put Harley Hudson away. You're going to have to do better than that. This woman's been around the world just this week. That is not going to dispatch Harley Hudson. But Stacey Rose is still going to continue fighting. She's applied, put the boots to her in the corner. Oh, just grinding away on that face there.
Yeah, going a bit too far now, even for me. Give over.
Dragging her back to the middle. What is she going for here at leg spread? Oh, straight through, shots to the stomach.
Thought she was going to go for a sharpshooter there, a bit of technical wrestling, but
exactly,
no,
setting up.
Booting her straight in womb.
Nothing technical, nothing fancy about that, but it gets it done. Shots to the back of the leg, that could injure a hamstring very, very quickly. You could pull a hamstring doing that. Still in that position. Oh, looks like she's transitioned to a clover leaf. Can she step it over?
Harley Hudson has just come back from a foot injury.
Exactly.
Stacey knows this all too well.
So look at the torque and pressure that she's applying, not just to the whole leg region, but to the ankle and to the knee. That must be excruciating for the young woman.
You can see it on her face.
Exactly.
Desperately kicking and flailing.
But Harley Hudson has that never say die attitude. And she comes back with the right hands. Stacey Rhodes is not going to be deterred, but it's going to be a long time before you put either of these women down. A long time or a long effort. Back to that position again. Back on her back. Going to grab both legs there. And what is Stacey Rhodes looking for here? She's transitioned to the headlock. But listen to this capacity crowd firmly on the side of Harley Hudson.
She needs to get out of this sooner rather than later.
She may well be able to do this with the support of the crowd. She's out of it. Firing, giving everything back. Look at this. Firing up.
Nice throw of Scouse. Fire.
The amazing willpower of Hudzilla. She's asking for one more. Looks like she's going to whip her into the opposite corner. Oh, it's been reversed. Maybe got too ahead of herself there. Oh, she's been caught up. What's happening here?
Scout's power, that's what's happening.
Got the leg around the throat there. I think that's temporarily immobilized Stacey Rose. She looks totally out of her game now. Oh, hand on the ropes there after that huge clothesline from our vantage point, Danny.
I'm going to call that move Harley's Comet.
Harley's Comet, that's
like
fantastic. But Harley Hudson looks like she's got the support back of these fans. They're clapping for her, they're cheering for her, and sometimes that can make or break her match. That can decide the momentum that goes into these matches, Danny.
Yeah, I mean, Harley, she's doing well, she's on top, but she needs to stop getting distracted by these fans and concentrate on the task at hand. There we go.
Massive. Oh, what's happened?
I think the shoulder was up for a second.
The shoulder might have been momentarily up, but I think Joe Allmark, the official, has decided to call it here.
There's your winner, Harley Hudson!
And folks, look at the middle of the ring. It doesn't matter if you count to 3 or 100. Stacey Rose is out. I don't think there's any doubt in our minds and anybody here who the winner of was there.
Exactly. I think the referee had a bit of trouble there deciding whether her shoulder was down or not, but in the end, she was put away with the pink eye.
Both these teams have been up and down these roads together. They've humped those roads. They've gone toe-to-toe with some of the very best. And none more so than this team.
Please welcome the North Wales Collective, Jerry Marcus and Dougie Matthews.
This music's intense. It's giving me feelings of anxiety. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
They've absolutely fired up this Runcorn crowd, responding to the natural born scallywag and his partner, coming not too far away, just up the road from North Wales.
Well, one of them's fired him up anyway.
One of them doesn't look so sure.
Even the soundman's not sure what's going on. We've got a pirate and a Welshman.
That sounds like the beginning of a joke.
And their opponents.
Speaking of jokes.
Now you've had a lot of experience with this team coming out right now, haven't you?
Oh, what's this?
These two, they're your favourites, I believe. Leon Gray, Ryan Thorne.
Gray and Ryan Thorne,
Now, as I've said, I've seen you in many great matches with these two. Well, one fantastic match I've seen you in. I was lucky to witness that, but there's been many others. You know this team like the back of your hand, and I would say that you don't care for them very much, do you?
Unfortunately. Hang on, they're shouting you here.
They also look very popular with the Runcorn base. I think this could be the team to watch. And that's made to last. Leon Gray, they've made contact. They made eye contact there with Danny Proper. No love lost between the two.
Shivers down my spine. I'm getting sweats. These two are more bothered that the music keeps cutting out and the match they've got in front of them right now. Concentrate, boys. Come on. Get your matching tracky tops off. You're not Northwest strong.
Any rumour and innuendos that Danny Proper has slipped the Soundman a fiver to do that? Unfounded. I'm not here to judge.
Yeah, we'll edit that bit out, eh?
That'll be another tenner. So, we're just looking into the ring to see who will start off. It looks like Joey Marcus is going to start things off for the North Wales Collective. The three men in the ring right now look quite pleased to be there, but Dougie Matthews, on the other hand, he looks like he'd rather be at home watching Coronation Street. He looks like he wants to watch the omnibus, sir.
Did they get Coronation Street in Wales?
It might, well, to be fair, it might be, I don't believe they broadcast it on S4C, but that's besides the point. He's got a job to do. Even if it looks like he doesn't want to be here, he's still got a dub to claim.
Neighbours, is that Welsh?
Made to last looking like they're not too impressed with the pirate regalia, but nonetheless, though, it would be a mistake to count out either Joey Marcus or Dougie Matthews, two great competitors.
Leon Gray trying to mock the pirate by doing his little finger in mouth hook taunt, but jokes on him because Leon Gray's fingers are absolutely filthy.
You would hope that with his profession he'd be a lot cleaner than that. And we're looking at the two men looking to start this match off. There looks like what is going on the outside of that ring?
Doing here.
The pot. Whoa! Oh goodness, that start off vicious. Like we started off quite light-hearted, and Dougie Matthews has let Made to Last know exactly what he thinks, but Leon Gray returning fire. Oh, massive fish hook. And you want to talk about the dirty hands of Leon Gray? We can only imagine what the hands and fingers of Joey Marcus have been. He's got that finger in his mouth.
He's had too many different people's fingers in his mouth for my liking.
Exactly. I think that both men have decided to relent here. They're going to calm down as we approach the opening bell. Oh, he's being made to walk the plank here. Oh, goodness. And Joey Marcus absolutely off his nut at the minute. He looks like he's on fire right now.
This is incredible professional wrestling at display here.
I can't believe what I am witnessing. Runcorn, you've missed the wrestling. Well, we're back. Joey Marcus looking like he's a little bit frustrated with his partner. One of them has clearly come to play today.
He seems like a laugh.
Joey Marcus coming out here to have a bit of fun and entertain these people, and Dougie Matthews, his own tag team partner, having none of it. The fractious nature of this team could looks like it might prove to be their downfall. If they can't get on the same page, if they're fighting each other, how on earth are they going to fight Made to Last?
Once you go in and out with Dougie Matthews.
Oh, you'd be home by 11, sir. And that's a massive elbow right into the corner. And again, Made to Last playing this tag smartly. They tag in.
Getting about Pop World with his big flag.
That could be on the cards for tonight, sir, but we'll have to see who wins this match. Leon Gray going for the pinning predicament. Rolls out of it. Massive shots on the ropes. And again, look at how smart they played this.
Now we're cooking.
Now we're absolutely cooking. Coming off the ropes. Big double hip toss there. You've got to analyze what they're doing here. They've absolutely cut the ring in half. Look at where Dougie Matthews is relative to the rest of the ring. He is miles away from Joey Marcus. That is something that you can only get through years and years of tag team experience.
Oh, yeah. Well, it didn't work then, did it? We're going to say these two, Made to Last, yeah, they are.
They did slip then. They did slip. Oh, a massive stomping on the foot there. Now, you're not going to do much with a stub toe. And he's gone after the other one there. Massive leg breaker.
Tell you what, this pirate lad's all right, isn't he? I mean, he's obviously, you know, thick as two short planks, no pun intended, but he seems to kind of know what he's doing in a roundabout way.
He does seem to know what he's doing, but we need to tell him, someone needs to tell him pirates are not jolly, they've got machine guns and they will kill you. So, goes after the leg, massive amateur-style double leg takedown. Leon Gray on the back of Joey Marcus there, working over and straight into the pin. Some lovely silky stuff there. Not giving him even an inch of room to breathe. Like incredibly on top of his back, wrenching the limbs there. The range of movement extremely limited. Working that back, cranking that arm.
This has turned into an actual wrestling contest.
Are you surprised to see that from Made to Last?
Well, shiver me timbers.
Well done. Dougie Matthews tenacious on the outside. Absolutely battering Ryan Thorne. getting a shot in while the referee's back was turned. Looking to make the difference there, sliding into the ring. Dougie Matthews, though, taking it as the illegal man to Leon Gray. Massive shot into the turnbuckle. And these two men, they're trying desperately to get on the same page. As we said, Joey Marcus, he just wants to be here to have a bit of a laugh, and why shouldn't we? You know, the atmosphere is electric. Even you've got a pint in hand, as you should, as you're right.
Yeah. I mean, these pirate boys, these Welsh pirate boys, whatever they call it themselves, they seem to have two completely different sets of tactics.
Exactly, it doesn't seem like they're on the same page at all, and for better or worse, whatever you think about Made to Last yourself, Danny, at least they're on the same page. I mean, they're gear matches for one thing.
Yeah, it's like, what is it? A load of people get together to draw an horse, it turns out to be a camel, that whole thing.
Exactly.
A pair of camels, these two.
Dougie Matthews showing some tenacious shots there in a great pinning predicament, but only getting the two there.
Big Dougie's going sick here. He's not letting Ryan Thorne get 5 minutes on the apron. Every time he stands up, he's just clattering him.
Well, again, that just speaks wonders and is a testament to his own tag team experience. I lauded Made to Last there and their experience, but Dougie Matthews no slouch himself as he continues the beating on Leon Gray. Although I dare say that Leon Gray's no stranger to pain there as well. Look at all the tattoos of this man. This is a man that's not afraid to live dangerously. Covered with tattoos. He lets his body tell the story.
That's what he wants you to think.
Massive stomps there. Clinically working over the limbs there. And now he's got Joey Marcus in. Like, could this be a turning point? Because this vicious nature, could this feed in? Could we start to see these two on the same page, working together?
Just punch him in the ear.
If he can't hear, he's going to be less predisposed to communicate with his tag team partner. It's brilliant.
That's true. I've had a birthday drum in a match before, and it's not ideal, let me tell you.
Not pleasant at all. Oh, massive!
Hip toss suplex.
Hip toss suplex. And he's going for the cover there. That could have done it, but Leon Gray out at 2. Showing again that attitude. He will not quit. He will not surrender. Dougie Matthews in with the blind tag. Joey Marcus doesn't look too phased. He's set up for the slingshot. Up and away, but a massive DDT. I thought for a second that Leon Gray had the wherewithal to reverse, but didn't quite get it. Not 3. Looked like it was very, very close there from your perspective, and mine certainly as well.
What I get from these two Welsh Pirate boys is that very good singles wrestlers, but they don't have the same tag wherewithals as Made to Last. Not quite cutting off the ring with the same,
same
joint,
panache, same je ne sais quoi.
Same joint tactics. They're just doing their own thing.
Exactly. They're not synergizing terribly well.
Oh, then again.
Dougie Matthews looking like he wants to wrestle this thing his way, but he needs to be on the same page as Joey Marcus if he wants to get the victory tonight. Leon Gray rolls through. Monkey flip, massive. This might turn things around.
There we go.
The blazing hot tag, and there it is. Clothesline. Elbow into the corner, another clothesline, taking the big man down. Dougie Matthews, he comes off the ropes. Ricochets off, big clothesline. And Ryan Thorne is showing everybody here what he's made of. Set up, massive Michinoku driver. But not enough to put him away.
Where's he been adding that Michinoku driver?
It's been set up here. Big man slips out. It's Joey Marcus back in the ring. Oh, responding with a clothesline of his own. He's no slouch. Look at the power, the force behind those clotheslines. Rick Thorne being knocked for 6. He's gone right into the corner, right back to his partner. And Leon Gray, again, taken out. And there's only one man standing right now, and it is the natural-born scallywag.
Oh, here we go. What's going on here?
What's he got, and what's happening in the devilish mind of Dougie Matthews? Joint Irish whip in tandem, but it was reversed. And now the Pirate Boys have been knocked for 6. Joey Marcus, he's going on top.
Wait, I've felt this before. Oh! They hit him with the Bartolo's curse.
Bartelo's curse. And, oh, that should have been it. That should have been it. Think of the teams that has put away in the past, you know, all over the country, all over the Northwest. Made to last, though. They've got this audience exactly where they want them. Bartolo's curse might not have paid off tonight, but you have to have the feeling that victory might be very, very close for these two men. They're certainly in the driver's seat right now.
Oh, no, they're going for here as well.
Oh, he slipped out. Looks like they were looking to finish things off, but he slipped out. Leon Gray fell off the top rope after that shove. And now Joey Marcus.
Irish.
Reverses the Irish whip. Big uppercut. He's in seated position there is our Ryan Thorne.
They both are. Both the pretty boys.
Oh, he's calling for the cannonball. That might be an example of the fun that Joey Marcus likes to have, but Dougie Matthews not entirely pleased, it looks like. Although he might go with it if it gets the victory tonight. Cannonball. A cannonball there that Will Ferrell will be proud of.
Flattened his big pug face. Leon Gray's already got quite a flat face.
That rhinoplasty might not be made to last. And now it's Dougie Matthews' turn. He's going to show what he can do. Runs to the corner. Oh, but it's reversed. He took too long. He took too long, and now he's flat on his back. There's only two men standing.
Never mind his back. He just landed on his head.
Nowhere to run. Dougie Matthews looks dazed. This could be all over. Look at this, made to last. They're setting up. Danny, you call it for me.
Oh,
Spin around.
Oh, lasting impression.
And unlike the lasting impression, this is over.
Leon Gray, Ryan Thorne, made to last.
A massive victory in the tag team division for made to last. Disposing of the North Wales Collective, and what a strong victory it is for those two men. Listen, Danny, you may not like it, but you've got to respect it.
Fair play. They're a good team, but they are a pair of, you know.
You may not love them, but you have to admit they've got it done tonight. Ryan Thorne, look at the smile on his face. He knows that he got it done. And I'd be remiss if I didn't say it at least one time. These boys are going to celebrate, and it looks like they're headed straight for the bar for a mega pint.
Look at me while
That might put you on better terms if they come back with one for you, sir.
Oh, I think they're getting the lift in a bit, lads.
Make sure to keep the button held.
Made to last are
Let's hear it for made to last.
cryogenically freezing themselves to be unfrozen at a better time.
Okay, we are continuing now with your next match, so introducing first. Let's hear it for made to last.
Well, Danny, you talk about the phrase big fight feel, and it's maybe a phrase that's used a little bit too much these days, but I think between these combatants, this is a big fight.
Big fight, big lads.
He is from the Wirral, weighing 94 kilos.
It's going to be an absolutely massive fight. Conor CLYNE here.
CONOR CLYNE!
What happened there? You in trouble?
I might be in a little bit of trouble. That's two people that I've been in trouble with tonight, probably a third. I might be home very late tonight, so that'll be me in trouble with the missus, but that's besides the point.
You get over all that.
Conor CLYNE patrolling that ring. He's making it clear that he is the king of that ring. The born-again hooligan is not here to take any nonsense, and he will knock out all comers. But he may have his hands full with this man tonight. Now this one's very close to my heart. You talk about a takeover. You talk about Northwest Strong. Well, I want to tell you about Northern Ireland Strong. Ulster is here, and we're here to stay. We've come over, we've dominated the scene, and you've got this man.
Northern Ireland, weighing 97 kilos. Heroes.
That's the man right there.
The Hound of Ulster, Declan McCarthy.
That's my fellow countryman Declan McCarthy, and I'm so proud on this stage. Ulster is finally being represented.
You know what, fair play. I've trained with Deck before. He's one of the hardest people I've ever met. One time in training, I kicked him square in the head, blood pouring down his face. He didn't even notice. He was just sat there going,
We're built different from back home. And you think of the lineage of names. Fit Finlay, Big Damo, Kings of the North, Duncan Disorderly, and now this man, Declan McCarthy. It's a proud lineage, and he's here to uphold that tradition as the Hound of Ulster.
right, no mucking about now. No pirates, no planks.
No messing about. This is going to be a straight wrestling match and a straight fight with the two toughest men in the building, arguably. Jockeying for position, scrapping all around the ring, trying to get a beat on one another. And it looks like Conor CLYNE's a blink first. Declan applying that wrist lock, cinching it in. Feeling each other out in the early goings. He reverses through, pulls through, now he's got his wrist lock of his own. Moves taught and perfected over the years. Declan, of course, representing fighting spirit, and now Future Shock and Conor CLYNE, a luminary of fighting spirit. So this is going to be a very, very big match. You just have to think about the names of the men that's trained them, people that we're all very familiar with ourselves. The proof is in the pudding, and you're seeing it in this match now.
That's right. This was really close to call for me. If you look at them side by side, very similar weights, heights.
I think this is going to come down quite simply, Danny. Who wants it more?
Exactly.
Pushed off the ropes. Big elbow, straight to the face, taking the big man down. But again, as we say, there's nothing between them. It's just going to be who wants the victory more. Trying to cinch the shoulder there, goes for the neck. Straight into the pin. Only a 1 count, but at this stage it's just mind games. It's all psychological. Oh, massive La Magistra cradle. Beautiful stuff. Psychosis would have been proud of that one.
Tell you what, I'm struggling to keep up with this. It's too fast. Both men going absolutely
Breathless.
100 miles an hour.
We're going to need oxygen tanks, I'm telling you that. Massive basement drop kick. And Conor CLYNE, he's ground it down right to his pace. And the fans did not like that one bit, but I'll tell you something now, I don't think he gives a damn about what this crowd think.
Well, as you say, that's more like it as far as I'm concerned.
You can't care. Well, some would say that you can't care about what the audience think. But Declan McCarthy is going to do everyone proud here. Something of a hometown hero. He lives very close to here, just 5 minutes down the road. So this will be a venue that he's very familiar with and very proud to perform at. Thrown into the ropes there by Conor CLYNE, just demonstrating his raw power there. But again, not enough to get the 3. This is going to be a long, drawn-out battle between two brave warriors.
Seems to have dropped the technical wrestling aspect for a moment. Conor CLYNE just booting Big Deck straight in the tummy.
But followed up with a beautiful suplex as well, so there's clearly going to be a blend. I think on paper, of course.
Hang on. What's he doing with this?
Oh, hang on.
What's he doing with the turnbuckle here?
Bit of a machination here. Oh, straight to the second turnbuckle. Oh, that's fiendish. Fiendishly brilliant.
Clever.
Big shot.
Referee's having a bit of trouble putting the pad back on there. He's clearly never put a ring up before.
Struggling to reapply there, but he's gotten it, and now he's back into the action here.
Not a grafter like me, you know what I mean?
No, absolutely, Danny.
Jesus, look how Deck's legs bending here.
Legs were not meant to be bent that way, but Conor CLYNE knows. He's so clever with this. He's spent years studying human anatomy, so he can more decisively take it down. This man is a fighter. He is the born-again hooligan, and he will do whatever he needs to do to get that victory. As clinical as he is, though.
Going for another suplex there, but Deck's having none of it. He remembers how much that first one nearly took him out. Oh!
Oh, but the absolute raw strength, explosive power. That's just taking Declan McCarthy down to the mat.
Deck instinctively getting straight back up to his feet there, just crawling up the ropes. Anything to get his back off the canvas.
But at the same time, though, it might do him well to get a breather from this man. You know, we said that, okay, we want to get back into the match, but at the same time, though, look at the power and almost he's bullying this man. You know, he's exercising that power over the knee, just wrenching it there.
He's not just wrenching it, he's booting it.
Exactly. Oh. Massive chops as well, but it's being returned. Return fire. Massive. Reverberating all around the Masonic Hall. Scrap with each other, and these fans can't get enough. They're on fire.
It's all kicking off in Runcorn.
And even on one leg, Declan McCarthy will not be deterred. But that's a big forearm there. And look at Conor CLYNE, done and dusted. Now get me my envelope. Big rear chin lock there. Again, grinding the pace of this match down to a halt. He doesn't want Declan McCarthy to get that momentum going for him. He doesn't want him to have that momentum on his side. I think he fears that if Declan picks up a bit of speed, it could be over for Conor CLYNE.
Oh, that nearly got out of that. That needs to get out of this hold as soon as possible. The longer he's in this, not only the longer that you know, he's getting the blood cut off to his brain, but the longer that Conor has to recover. Oh, here we go, here we go.
Oh, the back suplex attempt, but still cinching on that hold. Conor CLYNE will not let go. Now desperately, third attempt, third time's the charm. He's up, he's clinging on. The hold's broken, massive and gorgeous back suplex there. And now both men are down. The referee goes to the count.
Dex holding his knee there, his knee's gone.
Looks like he's fearing that knee. He'll want to put a little bit of feeling into it. But as we saw before, we witnessed it. Declan not afraid to fight on one leg. He doesn't care. He's got that tenacious spirit as a man from County Down. He doesn't care if he hobbles out of this arena. If he has to be carried out, he will not stop until he's either knocked out or he's dead, quite frankly.
That worries me sometimes, honestly.
And these men battering each other.
These two lads, two of the hardest lads I've ever met, but at the end of the day, we're all mortal. Like, we could all crumble.
And look at that, the relentless fighting spirit of this man. Trying to run into the corner, but struggling to get that momentum. Massive scoop slam. Oh, I thought that was three. Like, very, very close to being three.
Jesus Christ, how do you kick out of that? His spine must be incised.
Going back to the suplex.
Whoa,
oh,
what's
is
this?
he looking for? What's he? Oh, that's massive. That's absolutely massive. And he's just given him the liver driver there, the patented move. But it's, again, not enough to put him away.
That was an incredible move.
It's not the only secret in Declan McCarthy's bag of tricks. And right now, as he has the Runcorn side, the Runcorn faithful in his back pocket, it looks like he might be looking to finish off Conor CLYNE once and for all. Looking for the Tiger Bomb, but it's switched up. Oh, spinning suplex. Modified version there. But that's a kick out.
That was a nasty suplex.
Oh, putting pressure right on. Oh, back in the ankle lock. And not only has he got the ankle lock in, look at the way that he's bending that knee. He's bending it back and forth. He's got a 90-degree angle, putting even more pressure on that injured leg.
I know Dex he's had trouble with his knees before, but like I said, he's one of the hardest lads I've ever met. He'll deal with that later.
Reversing out of that. Going for the roll up, but that's only a two. Only a two just for now. And both men giving it everything they've got, putting everything on the line. Even with someone as poor an attitude as Conor CLYNE, he will not give up either. Oh, massive front-facing shot block. And look at the face of Declan McCarthy in absolute agony. And you only have to look at Conor CLYNE right now. Absolutely loving it. And look at him winding up. I think the end might be near, Danny. Do you know what's coming next?
Oh, his Dex knee's going to be absolutely screaming, but pure adrenaline's getting him through it.
Running in, didn't get it. Reversed, he's hooking up. 1, 2. Tiger Bomb!
Whoa, hang
It's
on.
not over. He's not trying to pin him. Transition straight into the clover leaf.
He could have pinned him, but he opted not to.
He wants to inflict even more punishment. He wants to give him a measure of revenge. The way that you made me hurt, I'm going to give it right back to you. Everything that you put on my knee, I'm going to give it right back. But could not cinch it over and flip it over. Conor CLYNE is standing up. He's unsheathed that arm. Massive clothesline from Birkenhead. And this may be all over at this stage. It's academic. And the born-again hooligan gets the 1-2-3 tonight.
What a lariat, what a match. What a pair of head cases, Jesus Christ.
I don't think the crowd's too happy with the outcome there. I think they thought Declan McCarthy deserved to win, but as you rightly called out, he could have had the pin there. He could have had the pin, but I think he wanted to do it right. He wanted the submission victory to know that he could beat that man. But I've got to tell you now, Conor CLYNE might have got that victory, but I think this is not the last you'll be seeing of this brave warrior, Declan McCarthy. But in this business, it's all about breaking necks and cashing checks. And Conor CLYNE has come out the winner tonight.
Conor CLYNE, ladies and gentlemen.
We're going to be joined at this time by Salford's most dangerous man, Jack Johnson.
Hazel's Way in the heart of Salford, Jack Johnson.
This is one man that you do not want to meet on a dark night. You don't want to meet him on a bright day. This man is dangerous. He knows no fear. He's purely nihilistic, and he exists to create pain.
What's that in his hand, Ben? There's some sort of pipe in his hand.
This could be very dangerous. This could be a very highly strung situation. But as we've said, he's come here specifically to create hurt and pain. This man loves violence.
Did he just kick off with a child?
How little he cares and how arrogant that is. Joe Allmark, our lovely official here, holding the ropes open for him. Has no regard for human safety. He's got no regard for these fans. Jack Johnson, ladies and gentlemen, is completely arrogant. But he'll have a massive challenge on his hands tonight when he goes face to face with Cara del Diablo. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jinha.
From Barcelona, Spain, Jinha!
Now Jinha has dark origins. He was born out of a dark place, but it seems this fan base in Runcorn tonight is quite taken to this man. This masked man, inspired by Juventud Guerrera, looks like he could well be placed to be a world favourite. Not just a world favourite, but a Runcorn favourite as well. He's beloved all over the Northwest, Wirral as well. Been doing quite well with Pastor Everett Teague on the island. He's been seen all over the place, and tonight he looks to become infamous.
Well, Jinha might be born of a dark place from darkest Barcelona, but Jack Johnson, you know where he's from?
I'm sure he'll tell us once more. He's from Salford. You're from Salford, aren't you, Danny?
I'm from... Get out of here.
And look at the shots already, pugilizing each other. Jack Johnson laying straight into Jinha, but Jinha giving it right back, rebounding off the ropes with those massive shots. Coming off the ropes, rebound straight over, leapfrog, that's beautiful. Runs over the back, massive Hurricane Rana.
Someone's had their Weetabix.
Exactly, and look at that big hip toss. Jinha taking it to Jack Johnson in the early goings, although you must be surprised, and you've got to give him credit there. Jack Johnson positions himself as a fighter, but look at that beautiful wrestling combination that he put together. Do not take Jack Johnson lightly. It could come back to bite you. But Jinha, as it stands now, is the one standing tall in the middle of that ring. Oh, looking for the plancha dive there, but cut off with a massive forearm. Jack Johnson looking none the happier with Jin Ha's flashy moves and presentation.
Simple, effective, Salford.
It might not be clean, but it gets the job done. And that's exactly how Jack Johnson likes it. Clapping himself on the back there, but he's looking to get things done here tonight. And he doesn't care if the fans like it or not. He's going to do it his way, like Frank Sinatra.
Jack Johnson knows who Frank Sinatra is.
He'd probably be more in common with Frank Gallagher, but be that as it may. It's a nice enziguri there.
Not you sully the good name of Frank Gallagher.
Oh, Jin Ha setting up for something big here. Massive standing moonsault right into the cover, and no, 2.5 there. Jack Johnson lives to fight another day.
That's a shame.
That's Jack Johnson up quickly. That's pure ring instinct there. He's not now as arrogant as this man is, and look at him. He's got that ring instinct, that ring generalship. He knows when to take a breather. He knows when to roll to the outside. He knows when to play these things to his advantage. It might not be the most brave and valiant and most crowd-pleasing thing in the world, but this is a man who knows what he's doing.
Pointing at his head, don't know if he's taking a knock.
Very self-assured, and look at the conviction being put into those strikes as he absolutely lays into Jin Ha.
He's not mucking about, is he, to be fair? Like.
No, he won't look to muck about. He won't look to mess about. He wants to do this as quickly as possible. Jin Ha puts the foot in. Oh, trips him over after handing the leg to Joe. Double stomp.
There we go. No moonsaults here, no backflips. We're not messing about in a swimming pool.
Nothing fancy, just pure pain. Pure pain.
First, all his body weight.
Jin Ha feeling the effects of that, not getting up as sprightly as he might have liked to. Jack Johnson laying in those strikes, effective, brutal, deadly, and in its way beautiful. And that's a massive standing suplex. Could have gone for the cover there, but chose not to. Oh, he's going for another one. Look at this. Oh, look at this. The spine must be turning to mush. Oh, he rolls through. Look at this. Oh. Reverse clean.
Barcelona.
Jack Johnson might have been looking for the 3 pals there, but it was reversed. Pin attempt 2. It's no good, but it's close. Now Jenna looking to get the support of this audience, get the crowd on his side as he pulls Jack Johnson up. Oh, stomp to the foot. Oh, clutch DDT there, rolls through. This could be it. I don't think Jenna, oh, there it is. Thought it could have been 3 there. He wasn't moving for a while, but just on sheer instinct, the man from Barcelona kicks out. And look at the neck being wrenched there. Jin Ha, you might be Car del Diablo, but you're looking into the face of a man who truly does not care. This is a man who will do anything that he can to win. Exactly. No remorse, no apologies, just pure pain. And look at that, the arm being wrenched over the rope there. Look at him geeing himself up in the corner there, almost mocking these fans, but he receives an enziguri to the side of the head for his trouble. Jack Johnson outside the ring looking dazed.
The ring crew come to check on Jack Johnson there. He's
looking
taking
to see
a
if he's
knock to
okay,
the head.
but Jin Ha, what's he got planned? Here's at the top of the rope, outside looking in. Oh, massive swanton bomb to the outside. Look at the carnage and devastation. And nothing but jubilation.
He's just taking out the ring crew. Max Brooker, UK.
Max Brooker, Ginger
Brooker.
Gordon, they're all down.
Can someone check on Max Brooker?
That is the Northwest's most valuable player. Let's get some medical aid here, please.
We need ring crew for the ring crew. Max Brooker is down.
Jin Ha rolls him back in the ring. Oh, just out at 2. That was a massive move there. Massive swanton bomb. I want to see an instant replay, were it possible. But for now, the 2 men go back to swinging shots at one another.
At the editor, give us a replay. If you're not editing it, someone else, maybe. In the meantime, oh, what a chop.
Massive chop reverberating around, and this crowd starting to come back to life, on their feet, starting to come alive. Massive chop. And that has felled Jack Johnson now. But he's right back up with an overhand slap of his own. Jinha maybe not too impressed.
I mean, if you ask me, Jack Johnson's got the advantage in this chop-off. He's wearing his University of Salford t-shirt.
I mean, they don't...
maybe not. Well, that was silly, wasn't it?
I mean, to be fair, they don't just give those away, Danny, but return fire there. And it's big.
I think Jack Johnson went to uni.
Well, he might have visited the building at one point. We don't know.
That's definitely a knockoff from Cheetham Hill.
Oh, the massive shots. The right forearms off the ropes. Oh, big takedown. Going right in, clothesline. Not giving Jack Johnson a moment to breathe. He returns with his own clothesline. Massive spinning kick. That's massive.
He's got to be knocked silly now.
Jack Johnson knocked for 6. The blue thunder bomb. Very, very nearly on a knife edge. That must have been 2.9. But not the 3.
999.
Exactly. Recurring,
The referee's
but not
hand was
enough.
About a millimetre away from the mat there. Oh, another
Gone
kick
back
to the head.
the kick. Jinha very wise, preying on that temple that we've seen him lay waste to in this match.
Whoa!
Going for the code red, but no.
Salford Destroyer!
Absolutely laid out Jinha. And both men, not too dissimilar to the Sea of Humanity outside this ring. He's positioning it up. Is that it? Oh! Just about got the ropes. I cannot believe this, Danny Proper.
Ring awareness. By the mysterious man from Barcelona.
Jinha, this Jinha, he will not die.
It's not about where you're from, it's where you're at, and he was right on the edge of the ring there.
Jack Johnson, tenacious as he is, might be showing a bit to be a bit wet behind the ears. It looks like he's setting up for what he calls the Osman warning, but couldn't get it.
Setting up for a massive powerbomb there. Shades of
Looking
me.
for a power bomb. Oh, but he's hit the referee. He's hit the referee.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Oh, he's going to be okay. Oh, the pipe to the back of the head, and that's got to be academic. That's
to the top of the spine. Not ideal, obviously, but I don't think the referee saw it. I think he was.
The referee hasn't seen it. Oh, this is
see it.
heinous.
Oh,
and that's 3. No. I can't believe this, Danny Proper.
Here's your winner, Jack Johnson.
And Jack Johnson, cunning and wily as he is, gets the uno dos tres over the man from Barcelona.
Salford.
Showing us how it's done in Salford there.
What's he like?
Is he done here? It looks like he's getting out of dodge. He doesn't want to spend a minute longer than he has to in Runcorn. He has no affiliation with this Runcorn crowd. He doesn't understand the history behind Runcorn. He's going back home. He's going up the M62. Job well done. And he's going to have Stone Roses on repeat tonight. But you got to give credit where credit's due. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? Where are the lights? What's going on?
Technical difficulties
Oh, that music.
all night.
Oh, hang on, that music. Oh, my God.
Oh,
That's... Danny, do you know who that is?
oh, right.
It's Isaac North. The most destructive force today on the Northwest scene. The superstar pro wrestling champion. A man with very few losses to his name. He's come to take out Jinha, and that's the dead drop! The dead drop! He's not finished. He's not finished at all. Look at this. Up to the top, Isaac North. Massive guillotine elbow drop. And Jinha, look at that. He's not moving. He is not moving. Isaac North laid waste to this man. I can't believe what I've just witnessed. Isaac North not scheduled to appear. He's taken umbrage with Jinha.
I thought I was going to have a nice day today. You know, I turned up, thought I'd have a nice little drink and a laugh. And now this freak comes out.
The fearless Isaac North laying waste to Jinha there.
Absolutely.
We're going to need someone, we're going to need some assistance here. The Brave Ring crew on this.
The ring crew's been flattened. Pro Max Brooker. There's only one left.
And there we are. The Runcorn faithful showing their respect to Jinha after an impressive showing.
We are going to carry on with the next match, which is actually the Open Challenge. Issued by the Violence Gentlemen Society. So yeah.
The Violent Gentlemen Society. That name, it still runs fear up my spine, Daniel. Did you see what happened earlier? You know, you maybe only caught some of the match. We saw Tommy Jackson go to work.
By Tommy Jackson, Casey Perry, Christy Quinlan, the Violent Gentlemen Society.
So now, folks, the tables are going to be turned. As it was in the first match, Tommy Jackson was the one getting into the ring, and it was KC Payne and Christy Quinlan accompanying that man. Now it's switched. KC Payne and Christy Quinlan are going to be representing the VGS, and it's going to be Tommy Jackson on the outside.
Tell you what, Tommy Jackson scrubs up well, doesn't he?
Be that as it may, he might look well, but there's nothing but darkness inside that man. I've gotten into many an encounter with that man. I've been slapped just doing my job. This seems to be a common theme when I've come to Runcorn. Listen, I shouldn't be afraid for my job. I shouldn't be afraid of physical violence, but that's the kind of fear and retribution that these men get off on. But make no mistake, these are not simple thugs. They are very smart. They are very intelligent. And they will do whatever they can to let everyone know that they are inevitable.
Yeah, Tommy Jackson looks like he's about to sell the used car to the ring announcer. Don't know what Christy Quinlan's up to. He's
Christy Quinlan
flailing about on the floor.
having a moment there.
He's a strange lad, isn't he?
I will reserve my feelings to myself. Now here's a man who knows Runcorn very well.
There we go. Just making sure our Sam's nice and warm. This June day.
So this is an open challenge. So far, no one's come forward. So far, no one has wanted to wrestle Mr. Storm himself, Christy Quinn,
Adorable.
or the Pin King, KC Payne.
As vile as these men are, you've got to give them credit.
We decided to come in here anyway on the off chance that the idiots have decided to be brave enough to take on the challenge. So, if you want to do it, anyone else?
Oh, Tommy, that's not wise. That's just a child, Tommy.
What's the child? She's a 14-year-old woman.
Oh, Christ. No, wait a minute. I'm being approached here at ringside by Christy Quinlan. Christy, I'm just trying to do my job. See, this is the kind of abuse that I have to suffer night in and night out at the hands of these, and I do respect their intelligence, but let's call it what it is, Daniel. Hooligans. Absolute hooligans.
Anyone? My old friend Pansy says.
Tommy Jackson not endearing himself to the Runcorn faithful tonight.
Oh, he spotted Jack Envy in the audience.
Oh no, Jack Envy could show them a thing or two. The heightened to New Brighton jaw swinger, although he could swing them to Brighton.
I think he's
L25 alive.
had a bit too much to drink.
That's going to disqualify him, but you catch him sober, you're in trouble.
Can we just appreciate whatever Christy Quinlan's doing?
Tassels, absolutely. I mean, he's bringing them. I'd love to say he's bringing them back, but the fact, well, they're here, and it's a choice. I'll commend them for that.
Well, it looks like we're going to go tonight.
No.
Oh, maybe not.
Looks like VGS might get their wish. A few gremlins in the machine might. It's not going to stop them from going home. They'll be on the first train home.
Who is answering this challenge?
To the Red Admiral. Look at Tommy Jackson. He's not fussed. Looks rather dismayed at our sound tech here tonight. He just wants an early bath and to get Jurassic Park on the television. Oh, hang on. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this has just gotten very interesting. And I think business, especially for those interested in the BCTA, it has just picked up. Podrick Quinlan in the house. Very, very newly debuted. And this man is no stranger to Runcorn as well. He trained here. He knows it well. But what's he doing here? He'll be looking to answer the open challenge, but, well, I'm no maths expert, Daniel, but he's alone. He's just by himself.
No! You three! May nothing, I'm on your level. You may be thinking, I'm inexperienced. But I know someone who can take me up to that level.
Oh, it looks like Podrick Quinlan has a posse tonight.
This guy.
Oh, that music's very familiar. Very familiar indeed. Who's he brought with him?
Oh, hang on.
Surely it can't be. That name ringing around Runcorn halls.
You can see the faces of VGS dropping one by one.
It can't be. This legend of Runcorn, is he here tonight?
The ball's dropping.
Oh, it is! He is here!
Please welcome establishing Runcorn 2006. The former Western Shoot Fighter, former County Mental, the baby Pitbull!
Danny Proper, this is what you call a true Runcorn original. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not familiar, this is Pitbull, and on any given night, he is the most dangerous man in any room.
A Runcorn original, but a veteran up and down the country. This means about going years, smashing heads, leaving people half dead. Jesus Christ, BGS don't know what they've got themselves into here.
The complexion, the mood has changed for VGS. They're not as complacent as they were.
This short little middle-aged man has told you that you're not ready. You're not ready for this. Listen, I'm doing this for your own good. Go home. Go home to Mum. Go home to Big Bird. Shut up. Please.
Now this looks like it could be very, very personal. Don't let your eyes and ears deceive you. Quinlan is not that common a name in the Northwest.
In case you didn't know who I am, and I think most people do, my name is the babyface Pitbull.
Look at the respect being shown here.
About a mile away down the road in 2006, I made a career battering big-headed, big-mouthed little robots like you. You can ask Angel D'Souza. You can ask John Phoenix. You can even ask the big boss man DJ King. You won the challenge, guess what? Challenge accepted. Get up the ring, stay there, and let's get it on, and we're going to take you to Chinatown, fat boy.
Oh, my goodness. Pitbull verbally taking no prisoners with Christy Quinlan. The youngest man of VGS, but certainly not the weakest. These three are a dangerous unit.
And not the youngest man in this match. I don't know how old little Pud is.
Podrick Quinlan, barely 16. He hasn't even finished his GCSE, sir.
You're having a joke.
I'm being dead serious with you now. This man just finishing his GCSEs.
Jesus.
but he's about to take it to these two men tonight.
He's gonna. It's good job Pitbull's on his side, isn't it?
Absolutely. Oh, and that, I certainly enjoyed that. Thank you, Pitbull. Thank you. Pitbull immediately taking it to KCP, and no fear in this man's heart. Latched on and trading headlocks there.
Right, and there
Oh,
we
the
go.
headlock takedown. Absolutely beautiful stuff. That's with the precision and panache that only 15 years in the game can give you.
See the sweeping on the leg there.
KCP enforcing him to the ropes, but Pitbull giving it right back. Making full use of the referee's 5 count. Look at Pitbull in the middle of that ring, completely unfazed. This capacity crowd entirely behind him. He's got them right in the center of his palm. And for once in their careers, VGS look a little thrown off their game. Now taking it back to the center of the ring. Jogging for position here. Another beautiful takeover. And it's not just the fact that he's taking him down with such speed and effortlessness. Casey Payne's a considerably bigger man, standing 6'5", well into the 200-pound range. Just absolutely making mincemeat of this man so far. Casey Payne looks shocked in and of himself. The game plan has switched considerably. Here comes Christie. Oh, the energy's changed. Podrick Quinlan is begging for it. Folks, we know what this means.
There we go. And in case you're thick as mince, obviously these two lads are brothers. They've been grown up together fighting every day.
We've got to ask the question now. Is VGS stronger than blood? We're going to find out. Look at them tussling in the middle of that ring. A scene familiar to the Quinlan house. Wrenching in that wrist lock is Christie, but he rolls through beautifully. Podrick with absolute clinical precision. Oh, gets his own wrist lock.
He's waited 16 years to do that.
But the lovely kip up there. And Christie Quinlan trying to take it over, but Podrick will not be denied. He kips up again. He just can't get a beat on his younger brother. He rolls through, snatches the leg, finally gets the upper hand on his younger sibling, wrenching that knee. It's a simple game plan, but it's effective, Danny. Take out the leg and the body will follow. Whoa! But incredible flexibility here, like instantly latching on for a side headlock there. Just wrenching that in. Look at the power being exercised.
Crowd going absolutely do lally for our pud here.
You know, there's no love lost when it's VGS fighting anybody. They fight without mercy, but I think when it's two brothers, no one's going to hit you harder than your own brother. And demonstrated just there. Christie Quinlan flattening Podrick Quinlan. He ducks under, leapfrog, blind tag. Beautiful Hurricane Rana there, but he hasn't noticed the tag. He leaps off the crossbody. Casey Payne knocking him off. Massive boot to the side of the head. And now VGS might be feeling the rhythm. Only a 2 count there though, unfortunately.
Casey Payne taking over now. No family affiliations for this man. He just sees an enemy.
He's not going to think twice. That's the issue there with Christie and Podrick. They might think twice before delivering the killing blow. Casey Payne does not have that kind of remorse. The only family ties he knows are to Christie Quinlan and Tommy Jackson, 2 men that have give him everything. 3 men that have given each other everything. And it's the tag, again, those quick tags, clinical, cutting off the ring. Massive, sliding through the bottom rope. Delivers an absolutely snapping German suplex. I've never seen anything like it. And I would say that for any ordinary man, that would have kept them down, but there's so much more than the W on the line here. It's pride for Padraig Quinlan.
Absolutely. When you issue an open challenge like this as well, if you get beat in your own open challenge, it's
Quite embarrassing.
exactly. You look a fool.
But pride comes before a fall. You open that open challenge up to anybody, you need to expect the unexpected. And I think when VGS woke up this morning, they were not expecting the babyface Pitbull. Nor was Christy Quinlan expecting his own brother, who's taking the fight in the middle of that ring tonight.
Whoa!
Flattened there with a massive German suplex going right to the cover. But kicking out at 2. Christy Quinlan not taking any prisoners on his brother, but at the same time, Padraig, he knows what it means. He came up through Runcorn as well. He's not going to give a half-arsed performance. Floats through a hip toss, massive. To the inverted suplex. Gets a 2 count there, but Pitbull breaks it up. He's not going to let this one slide by. It's his big return to Runcorn. He wants to nurture this young star. He's not going to let it go down like that, Danny.
Casey Payne's not going to let him get involved. He's already fuming as soon as these two came out. Let's wind up any further.
Relatively speaking, this has been a very civil affair so far for VGS. But all it takes is one match to light the powder keg. And as we know, we've got 5 very vicious men when they want to be around that ring, in and around that ring. This could get nasty in a hurry. I pray for our sake that it doesn't turn that way.
If you ask me, it's already heading that way. It's already getting pretty nasty. Look at this. You can talk about tag teams cutting off the ring.
There's that assisted uppercut. Massive suplex. Only gets the 2 count.
You talk about tag teams cutting the ring in half, but sometimes it just goes a little bit too far and you end up with a 2-on-1 assault. And in this case, then again. Go on, Pud.
Padraig not lying down for no man, even if it is flesh and blood, but the massive overhand chop. I felt that one over here.
If he's got any flesh and blood left of him after that chop.
And Christy Quinlan surveying the scene, surveying the devastation. You've got a question though, even if he gets the victory here tonight, how's he going to be able to face his family if he absolutely batters and runs through young Pud? I wouldn't want to face my mother at Sunday dinner after this.
This is just making me upset now, if I'm honest.
Pud's fighting back, elbow in the corner. Casey Payne's knocked up. Step up Enziguri, it's massive. And Pud is on fire. He rolls through and he gets the tag, lightning hot. Massive, massive takedown spine buster. Casey Payne comes in that ring, but he's hooked up. Big German suplex. Pitbull is ready to go. Running lariat, another one for good measure. He's asking Padraig, do you want it? And he's unequivocally said yes as he lays down the shots in the corner.
You're too right, he wants it. This is 16 years of Christy saying, you're player 2, I'm player 1. Christy saying, I'm Sonic, you're Tails. And Pud having absolutely none of it.
16 years of turning off the console when you were just about to win. He's not going to put up with this tonight. He might be down.
16 years of I'm Tojo and you're Earl.
And there's that massive, massive put down. And it's over. Taken out with the double hip toss. And I think if you look in that ring, Christy, he looks conflicted, but he did what he had to do for his brothers. Take nothing away from Padraig Quinlan. That man is a warrior in the making. But in the end, the forces of VGS were just too much to bear. Casey Payne briefly locking eyes with me there at the announce table. Wait a minute, what's happening here? Oh, what is this? He's taken off the VGS armband. What is this? He's thrown it in the center of that ring. That doesn't mean what I think it means, does it, Danny? Hopefully not.
I mean,
Are they asking?
Pud and Pitbull look as confused as I am.
I think we're going to get more clarity on this now. Patrick, he's taken that VGS armband. Oh, he's pocketed it.
You just made the biggest mistake of your life. Now I'm going to have to ring all my old friends.
There he is, the old veteran, giving respect, rolling back the years, and showing that Podrick Quinlan might be the new top dog in town.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for your main event of the evening.
All right, folks, this is the one we've been waiting for. This is going to be absolutely massive. And this could have massive implications for the future of Infamous. Here comes a man that he's very arrogant, but he's backed it up time and time again. No stranger to the Runcorn faithful. Grew up here, was main here, he was forged here. But like Harley Hudson, like so many others, he backed himself, he believed he went on to be a bigger star. Now, unfortunately, that might have went to his head, but he believed in himself, he backed himself, and he's come home tonight.
Oh, hang on a minute, he's not coming out the entranceway.
Oh no, where is he? Where is he? He's not at the entranceway.
He's coming out the lift.
He's coming down the lift. This is spectacular. This is amazing.
Nice.
Living up to his name there. The Playboy Prince coming down.
Playboy Prince of professional wrestling, your girlfriend's favorite wrestler from the Playboy Mansion, REVERA!
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the most arrogant man I've ever seen in my life. He's the most.
You're joking.
I can't believe this scene. He's the most arrogant man I've ever seen in my life. But ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at a star. And that star has come home tonight.
Is this the Runcorn Masonic Hall or the Hurricane Hall? What is going on?
Now Lance Rivera, very, very talented, tough man. Toughest fighters, one of the hardest hitting choppers in the game. But he's going to have it all to do tonight.
He is a 16-year veteran from the League of Players. He is the King, Dylan Roberts.
Now Dylan Roberts, no slouch, very dangerous in that ring. As we've heard, a 16-year veteran. Not only knowing Runcorn very well, knows North Wales very well. Travelled up and down these roads, one dangerous man.
Clearly a fan favourite, hugs asunder, even for the ring announcer, Big Sam. Whereas Lance Rivera's just stood here with his arms open.
The streamers aren't even over, they're still being thrown over. They may not like Lance Rivera, but they've got to respect him. That man's a king.
The one remaining living member of the ring crew, having a hard job getting rid of all these streamers.
Lance Rivera at the minute right now.
Rest in peace, Max Brooker.
Thoughts are with him at this time. Hope he recovers, but Lance stands in the middle of that ring, a king and a god, but as a wise man once said, what's a god to a non-believer?
Even more streamers for a veteran Dylan Roberts. Lance Rivera's wearing one like some sort of scarf.
Dylan Roberts has no time for the kind of arrogance that's being displayed in that ring there. Lance Rivera, he's positioned himself up, lying down, taking a breather there. He doesn't believe in that. He doesn't have time for that. He believes in one thing, and that's being the best wrestler in the room.
Talk about arrogance. I've spent time stood on the merch desk with Lance Rivera, and you've never seen anything like it. This man can sell ice to an Eskimo, curry to a racist. He's absolutely unhinged. An absolute shyster.
As proficient he is at that merch table, he's even deadlier in that ring. My friends, this is your main event, and what a match it's going to be. Look at Lance Rivera gyrating on that top rope. He's given something for the fans to enjoy.
He's giving them something, all right. He's
making memories, baby.
He's making me uncomfortable. He's giving me the heebie-jeebies.
But this could play right into Lance's advantage. He doesn't care that he's not admired. He loves to be the flashiest man in the room. He came down from that lift. He entered from the back to his theme song. He doesn't care that they're not chanting his name. They are chanting Dylan Roberts' name. He doesn't care about that.
He doesn't care how long his entrance takes. Oh, hang on.
He lives in his own world, and that's Planet Rivera. And right now, he's going to take Dylan Roberts on a one-way trip. Look at these men feeling each other out in the early goings. Pacing the ring. That's Rivera showing off that fancy footwork. And Dylan Roberts firing back. Anything you can do, I can do better, baby.
Dylan Roberts not impressed with the arrogance of Lance Rivera here.
As we've said, this is a man that just wants to get it done. Tenacious, powerful lock up there between the two men. Oh, Dylan Roberts is going to back up. He's like, he's going to give the young man his flowers. Lance Rivera, if you haven't heard, because he will tell you, he was born in 1999. This man is only 23 years of age, and look at him. He's got the world at his feet. 5 years of experience in the game, much of it spent in Runcorn.
He's got the world at his feet, but Dylan Roberts has got the crowd in the palm of his hands, and now both these men jockeying for position. Lance Rivera's got, is he pulling from his head?
Oh, a massive shot to the chest, but Dylan gives it right back. Oh, look at the intensity in that stare. He's like, the look in his eyes just says, you will not look past me. Lance Rivera making a very good point. I've been here since day one. He's been holding it down in Runcorn. This man, he lived, he breathed, he slept Runcorn. Runcorn coming out of his pores. But that was then, this is now.
That's the thing. Lance Rivera's been Runcorn since day one of Lance Rivera. Dylan Roberts has been Runcorn since day one.
But Lance Rivera will not be deterred. He's coming in with the strong right hands. He's knocked Dylan Roberts for 6 there. Got him down in the corner. And he's showing these fans exactly what he thinks of them, which is, fair to say, a metric ton of not a lot.
I don't think he cares much about these fans, more about himself. Number one, he shouts.
If he could perform.
Oh, we'll see about that after a strike like that from Dylan Roberts. I'm not sure how much longer.
Tried to lay in a big shot there, but that's a massive chop. Lance Rivera goes straight in on the attack though. His chest must be burning, but went for the headlock.
It's all adrenaline, Ben. It's all adrenaline. These two guys are in the main event.
They know what they're fighting for. It's not just the W, it's not just the winner's packet. It's a chance to say that you were on the edge of the vanguard. It's the chance to say, I helped rebuild Runcorn. And that's quite applauded. Lance Rivera just walking out of the way. Plancha to the outside, but landing on the apron. Massive knee.
Veteran moves by big Dylan Roberts. Here we go.
Getting this crowd nice and agitated, getting them right on their side.
I was saying, it's not all about money, Ben. If it was all about money, Lance Rivera, he'd take the loss and just go stand on merch and shill like he does. He makes an absolute fortune on merch by charisma alone. This man wants to win, and he wants it for reasons more than money. He wants it for pride. He wants to be. This is the first show in Runcorn in absolutely ages.
Yes.
Lance Revera, he's only a young lad. He's in the main event, and he's here to prove himself. He's here to win the main event. He wants to stand tall at the end of this show with all these fans who've just been throwing streamers and all sorts, and he wants to be the last thing they remember.
This is the thing about Lance Revera.
Oh!
He'll tell you that he doesn't care. Massive chop there, assisted by the audience member. Lance Rivera's been knocked for 6.
That kid, I know that kid. Lance Rivera tried to sell that kid a t-shirt and merch, and he was having none of it.
Getting his just desserts there. Lance Revera will tell these people that he doesn't care, but it is about pride. It is about getting the respect of these fans, and it is about being declared, not just by himself, but by every last person in this room.
Hang on, speaking of people in this room, ow!
Another person in this room, another young child.
Where's he finding
being
all
used
these
as a
kids?
weapon. Lance Revera dazed at the minute. He's being lifted up.
Are we counting,
straight on the apron.
Are we counting errant children as foreign objects in this match? What's going on?
No, they were born in this country. And Dylan coming right back into the ring, not giving him a moment's rest. Relentless with those stiff kicks as well. Stronger than any drink you could ever put in front of you. Lance Revera, he loves to party, he loves a night out. I think he'll be taking a quiet one in to nurse his wounds after this one, win, lose, or draw. Straight into the ropes. Oh, smack! Perhaps he needed that. And Dylan Roberts showing no fear, no remorse, and not relenting one bit.
Speaking of nights out, I've been on nights out with Lance Revera before, and he's just constantly trying to take you down from behind. We're shoot fighting in the upstairs of Electric. It's all about ego with this lad. He can't just have a little boogie.
He doesn't want to have fun. He doesn't want to have fun in the broom closet of Electric.
Honestly, if he sees you chatting up a bird, he's straight in there. He's the opposite of a wingman. He'll come round, he'll start wrist locking you. What are you doing?
That is his relentless need to be number one. And he's given that right back to Dylan right now. Down there, straight into the pinning predicament. But it's not to be. That was about 2.5 there. Now Lance Revera is thinking, okay, what do I have to do now? Now he knows Dylan Roberts. Dylan Roberts' reputation precedes him. As I say, he's been up and down this country. Massive spine buster, he's pulled that out of the bag. Lance Revera could be done. Kicks out, but not much life in the young man.
Some people are 24-hour party people. Lance Revera is a 24-hour ego people.
Never resting, never relenting. If Lance Revera could perform in a Hall of Mirrors, he would have done. But tonight, he's on the sore end of Dylan Roberts. Massive slap. A little bit of disrespect there to the Playboy Prince, and maybe a little bit of something a little bit nasty will cure what ails you. Now he's trying to go to the legs, make sure he can't get that high-risk maneuver from Brett's rope, but he's taken down there. Big drop kick to the side of the head. Lance Revera might have this. Needs a little more there, was just barely two.
Didn't quite get the count, but Dylan Roberts is going to need a lot more to recover from that. He actually just came down from the second rope. Have you ever fallen from that height?
It's a lot higher than it looks. You see it on television, you think, oh, it's only a couple feet off the ground. It's a lot higher. It can do a lot more damage than you would believe.
Well, his feet are a couple of feet off the ground, but this man's like, what, 6 foot odd?
Exactly.
His head just bounced off the mat from that eye up.
Not a dangerous...
He's got to be dizzy at the least of it. There we go.
An extremely dangerous situation. Dangerous pinning predicament. But Lance Revera, I have to wonder now, as arrogant as this man is, will he maybe have wished that he didn't do as much hot dogging and grandstanding at the start of this match? Looks like he's going to get down to business now. Over-under. He rolls through. Massive drop kick, and the athleticism of Dylan Roberts can't be denied. Massive Shining Wizard. Big knee. Not to be on the 3 count. They came close though. And now both men starting to get down to brass tacks here, looking to finish each other off. They're begging for the finish, Danny.
Oh, cheeky boy.
Taking advantage of the situation there. got banged into that bottom turnbuckle, and now he's getting stomped, taking full advantage again of that count. Oh, he's hit 5, but he took him till 5, but consider what this match means, Danny. I think the referee didn't go for the DQ there because we need a conclusive winner. I don't think these fans would be happy with a DQ finish on what has been the biggest match in Runcorn's history so far.
Exactly.
I think he's showing a bit of leeway there.
There's no chance the referee be ending this on a
He'd never hear the end of it from Lance Rivera either, so. Never wake a sleeping dog. He's been poking, he's been prodding, and now he's getting his just desserts. The wages of sin are death, and now he's getting killed off.
Series of chops by Dylan Roberts, followed by a massive headbutt by Lance Rivera. Jesus Christ, that must kill.
Lance Rivera not to be deterred. Massive standing suplex, but only a 2 count at this juncture. Lance, as polite as he possibly can be, requesting that the referee do his job. I didn't see anything wrong with the officiating there, but be that as it may.
Lance Rivera, for me, he needs to stop messing about with the referee. He needs to stop, faffing with the fans and just concentrate on the match. Dylan Roberts is not to be messed with. He's not to be taken lightly. He is a veteran. He's a proper opponent. You don't muck about with an opponent like Dylan Roberts.
This is a very dangerous situation now. Lance Rivera has ground this down to a snail's crawl with that headlock, and Dylan Roberts not moving very much. Now, again, it would be very easy to dismiss Lance Rivera as a vain pretty boy, but he's very intelligent. He's got a high level of ring IQ. Look at him cutting off the blood flow to the brain there, making sure that Dylan Roberts can't get up. This is a tall man, a big man. You don't want him on his feet. Lance Rivera using his ring wherewithal there. But the big man's fighting back. He's got up to a vertical base. Shots to the midsection. Here we go. He's starting to fire up. He's charging up. Big shot to the chin. But Lance Rivera responds with that knee. Off the ropes. Oh, it's like 2 brick walls colliding. It's like 2 Volvo crashing into each other. So Lance, what next? Big back elbow, but he's straight back up. Another back elbow, straight back up. Lance Rivera not to be denied here. And he whips him into the corner. Reverses. Oh! Massive back elbow. Massive back elbow. Is this it? He's out. He's out. Dylan Roberts knows that the end is near. He's smelling blood to water. Off the ropes. Lance Rivera dashes in. Elbow of his own, and that slowed down the pace of Dylan Roberts. This could be the opening that the young man needs. Huge kick there. Oh, that's put him in a dangerous position.
Veteran instinct there. As soon as he saw Lance Rivera was on the top rope, he was having absolutely none of that.
And Lance Rivera is not sitting pretty right now, I would dare say. He'll not be going out tonight.
That's what happens. Lance Rivera perhaps going up to the top rope, not to win the match, but to feed his own ego.
Just to prove that he can do it.
As I always say, Ben, Lance Rivera, he's a peacock. Don't be a peacock, because if you're a peacock, you'll be a feather duster tomorrow.
Exactly.
And Dylan Roberts is about to clean the old building with him.
Setting up for that superplex. Very close to the top rope. A precarious position for these 2 men. Oh! Crashing down to the mat.
And a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down into the mat.
But I don't know who got the worst of that exchange. Dylan Roberts looking to knock out Lance Rivera, but I think they're both worse for wear at the minute.
That's the trouble with a top rope superplex like that. Even though you're throwing your opponent across the ring right into the mat, you're doing the same thing to yourself essentially. It's such a sacrifice. It's such a desperation move. You don't take that kind of thing lightly.
And these fans starting to come alive, wanting to see what's going to happen. Lance Rivera setting up there for Drop Dead Gorgeous. Couldn't connect. Oh! Massive powerbomb! Massive powerbomb! Oh, look at this. He's rolled him back up.
Not
straight into a suplex position. Falcon Arrow! Is this it? Is this it? Not quite. Not quite. Ladies and gentlemen, I thought Dylan Roberts had Lance Rivera there. I thought the Playboy Prince was about to abdicate, but it was not to be just yet. It was not to be just yet. This crowd chanting for blood. They want to see the end of Lance Rivera. They're sick of his antics. They're sick of the arrogance. They're sick of seeing him come out and do his thing. They want to see an end to this man. And Dylan Roberts looks like he's going to bring the end in. He twists out of it. Reverse. Oh, the high knee. Shock of the lightning. Oh, the bridge. Is this it? No.
Jesus Christ.
Very, very close.
I've never seen that from Lance Rivera before. The technique on that bridge there.
Dylan Roberts just rode the lightning there. And both men are down. And Lance Rivera, you got to give him credit. He has not given up. He has not surrendered. But look at the. There's no smirk anymore. If you look at his face, he is thinking, "What do I do next?" That is a look of desperation. And we know desperate times create desperate measures, and desperate men are the most dangerous. There's a spinning kick from Dylan Roberts. Oh! Enziguri step up, missed.
Another German.
He's going to go for it, but Dylan Roberts reverses.
Dylan Roberts with a German of his own. He's holding on. Oh God, he's still got his waist.
He's fighting up, he's not let go.
Lance Rivera wants none of this. He's holding on to the ropes. But Dylan Roberts,
not strong enough. He's been worn down. Is he going for the third? Are we going to see a triple of German suplexes here tonight? Straight from the playbook of Kurt Angle. Could this be it? Look at Lance Rivera clutching onto the referee.
Oh my God!
South of the border.
He just booted him in the ghoulies, but the referee didn't see out.
He's lifted him up. Tried to go for drop dead gorgeous. He's struggling with the bigger man. He's got him. Drop dead gorgeous. And this could be it.
Oh!
Now, how in the world did Dylan Roberts kick out of that one?
Close foot, no cigarillo.
Lance is in shock. We're in shock. This capacity audience is in shock. But they believe in Dylan Roberts. Listen to them. Listen to them rally their hero up. They believe that he can do this tonight. And he's spurred on. I don't know if it's adrenaline. I don't know if it's the will to win, or if he can't face letting these fans down.
Look at the eyes of both.
Look at it. They're not going to give up. Going for the super kick, the lady killer, but it's denied. He's locked it in. Dylan, you son of a clutch. He's crawling towards those ropes. That's that patented maneuver named by Dylan Roberts himself. But Lance Rivera just gets to the rope. The agony in his eyes. Oh, it's locked in. Look at how deeply it sinks. Look at the pressure on that back.
Worse than the first time.
It's out.
Oh.
It's over. It's over.
Here's your winner, Dylan Roberts!
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a battle for the ages. But after those two warriors collided, Lance Rivera never giving up to his credit. Dylan Roberts has proved that he will live on to be infamous.
What a match. What an evening in Runcorn.
What a battle.
Jesus Christ, these two lads pulled out absolutely everything they had.
You've just got to give it credit when it's a match like that, Danny. This is not just a fight, that was a work of art in that ring.
I've seen a lot of Lance Rivera matches in my time, but I've never seen anything like that. I've never seen that amount of effort and determination and passion from Lance Rivera. I've never seen that look in his eyes towards the end there where he'd do anything to win. But when Dylan Roberts locked in that, what did you call it, the son of a clutch? He locked in the son of a clutch for the second time. And the second time he wrenched even harder. It was just too much.
These fans showing their appreciation for what they just saw. I nearly had an out-of-body experience there myself. What a match. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever you've had to say or whatever you thought about Runcorn in the past, it is very much alive on this evening.
My knowledge of Runcorn extends exclusively to 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps. But tonight, 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps has been replaced by Lance Rivera, Dylan Roberts in Infamous Wrestling.
Sheridan Smith, there's a new hero in town. Oh, wait a minute, what's going on here? Conor CLYNE administering a beating to Dylan Roberts, and Lance Rivera standing up for him.
Lance Rivera's fuming, obviously.
He's fuming. Oh, Lance Rivera, we thought he might have done some good tonight, but he's decided to join in the assault.
I go, since when are these
and
two
this is
mates?
absolutely heinous.
I've never seen these, right.
Where's this unholy alliance come from?
I've never seen these two speak a word to each other. Where's this come from?
This is a night that's going to live in infamy, but Matt Fox is here to even the score. Matt Fox is here.
Nice for that. Come on, Matt Fox.
And Matt Fox is bringing fight to both men. Big spear in the corner. The shoulder blocks. He is not going to let this happen. He's not going to let this go quietly. Not tonight, he says. You will not ruin Runcorn. Big shot. The big right hand. Conor CLYNE returning fire though. But Dylan Roberts, he's back on his feet. He's returning fire. Big shots. Precision shots. Hard shots. He's giving it off tonight. Both men clatter one another.
Oh!
And
nice.
He's down. He's fallen out of the ring. That only one man. Big cutter. Big cutter. Conor CLYNE's down. Lance Rivera's down. And all we've got left, sitting in that middle of that ring, Runcorn's past, and perhaps a glimpse into Runcorn's future. Amazing stuff and amazing scenes here, ladies and gentlemen. I can tell you what, Danny, I can't believe what I've witnessed tonight. There's been ups and there's been downs, but I tell you, what a night.
This is one of the maddest nights out I've ever had, right? This is absolutely off the chain. I've never been to RUNCON before, but look at this. Absolute party.
I can't believe this. As I said, there were ups and downs, but we ended the night in style. And all we've got to say for that is, thank you, Runcorn.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for this evening. You guys have been amazing. Huge round of applause for all of our athletes this evening. A huge round of applause for DJ King and Harry for putting on the show for us all. I've been Prince Harley. You guys have been amazing, and we have been infamous.